how to solve this nice exponential equation given 2 raised to the power x plus x equals 5. We are asked to find x. However, let's see solution. The first point of our step is to transfer this to the other side. So we have 2 raised to the power x equals 5 minus x. So then we can easily divide both sides by 2 raised to the power x now. So let's divide both sides by 2 raised to the power x. Then we will have this 1 equals 5 minus x, right? Multiplied by 2 raised to the power minus x. So this is a negative index. If we kind of simplify this, we are going to get this back. All right. So then let's just arrange this to be right. 5 minus x multiplied by 2 raised to the power minus x equals 1. And it can also be written as minus x plus 5, right? Multiplied by 2 minus x. The kind of reason I'm trying to write it like this is at the end, so we are going to try something so that the base here and the power here must be the same. And since we have minus x here, that's why I put minus x here. And what we are going to do is to find our way to kind of have plus 5 also to the power of this. So we need to apply Lambert function, right? So, and the Lambert function is the one that says the Lambert function of x, exponential x, equals x. So this is what I explained earlier, like the base and the power must be the same. And the expression will be given to be like this, right? So if we try to apply this to this, you will see that we need to multiply both sides of this equation by 5. By 2 raised to the power 5, right? So let's multiply both sides by 2 raised to the power minus 5, 2 raised to the power 5. We have x minus x plus 5, right? Multiply by 2 raised to the power minus x. Let's multiply 2 raised to the power 5. And this 1 multiplied by 2 raised to the power 5. Alright? So what we will have now is minus x plus 5. From the law of indices, when number with two copies have been multiplied, their power are added. So we can easily add minus x plus 5. This is equals to 1 times 2 raised to the power 5 will give us 32. That is 2 raised to the power 5 is 32. Alright? So now you remember I said earlier that applying Lambert function, we need exponential x. So now we have to introduce exponential x, and to do that, so we have to use something like, we have to use the natural logarithm. So like, let's exponential ln 2. If you let exponential ln 2, this will cancel, ln will cancel exponential, and we'll have our answer to be 2. Right? So now, if you introduce this, or let's replace 2 with this. So we have minus x plus 5, right? Then we have exponential ln 2 raised to the power minus x plus 5 equals 32. Alright? So now what we will have is minus x plus 5, then exponential, let's rewrite this to be minus x plus 5 ln 2 equals 32. So here now, we have to multiply both sides by ln 2 because I told you earlier that what we have here at the base and the power must be the same. So we have minus x plus 5 here, minus x plus 5 here. So, but this is multiplied by ln 2, but this is not. So we have to multiply both sides by ln 2. And if you do, we are going to have minus x plus 5 ln 2. You multiply this side by ln 2, exponential minus x plus 5 ln 2 equals equals 32 ln 2. Right? So now we can introduce Lambert function. Since we have the base and the power the same now, to introduce Lambert function, we'll have the Lambert function of minus x plus 5 ln 2, then exponential minus x plus 5 ln 2. Alright? Equals the Lambert function of 32 ln 2. Alright? Like I told you earlier that if you have Lambert function of exponential x, we will have answer to be x. So the Lambert function of this will be minus x plus 5 ln 2 equals the Lambert function of 32 ln 2. Moving forward, if you divide both sides by ln 2, and this by ln 2, so we are going to have minus x plus 5 equals the Lambert function of 32 ln 2 divided by ln 2. So, and if we kind of like transfer this to the other side and bring this in, we are going to have x equals 5 minus the Lambert function of 32 ln 2 divided by ln 2. And therefore, we will have our x to be 5 minus the Lambert function of 32 ln 2 divided by ln 2. Alright? So you can leave your answer like this. However, so you can actually find the value of this and put it using Wolfram calculator and substitute your value to this, and you have your final answer for x to be 1.716. So, and possibly you can approximate your value of x to be 1.8. So this is our final answer. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Can you like and leave a comment? And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to stay updated on my next video. See you in my next video.